online course or get your talent gift out there to the world and help other people, you're landed at the right place. Welcome, guys. How are you today? My name is Kathy McReynolds, your fun, money, and skill coach, and I want to help you be able to learn how to teach. Get a course online so that you can help other people around the world. So give you guys a little background of myself. I've been an entrepreneur for 25 years. You know what? It hasn't all been that great. I've had tons of failure. 2008, completely lost everything. Imagine after 13 years of running a business, you wake up and everything's gone. I'm talking about my Mercedes, my home, you name it, it was gone. I had to start all over. But guess what? The reason why I was able to get back up and start all over again is why, because I had, number one, God. I believe that my goodness came from Him, and everything that I went through, the downtime, I'm like, all right, so I guess I need to learn some more. Now, it wasn't always like that. Sometimes I'd be like, crying like a baby and just like, oh my God, this is so devastating. And then you realize the older you get, the more seasoned you get, the more skill you get. It's just part of business. See, entrepreneurship, some people make it look like it's so easy. It is very easy to start a business. The challenge becomes when you want to keep it going. And most people can get it started, but that's why most businesses fail within their first 3 to 5 years. And I don't want that to happen to you. See, when I got started online, I called myself, I am high touch, not high tech. I had a financial service office, daycare center, also had some property. So I was not an online person, but I've always been teaching and helping people. And then I found a career that would allow me to do that. And I'm gonna tell you guys what really got it. So I did, after you get burned out, after 25 years, I got back here in my business, made 6 figures in one, double 6 figures in the other, but I wanted more. You ever been at that point in your life where you want more? You know it's just not going the way that you want it to go, and so you're like, okay, God, what am I here for? What am I meant to do? Like, who's gonna help me? Like, why did you put me here? And then all of a sudden it hits you, just like it hit me. I knew that I was called to teach. I knew that I had a gift and a talent to encourage people, to help them, to teach them so that they can be able to cultivate their gifts and their business and do what they want to do. And that's why I started this company called eCourse U, Expert Course University. It is built especially for that person who has a God-given gift, talent. Maybe you got a specialized skill that you've done on your job or in a business, or you've learned something and everyone's always saying to you, man, you're good at it. And you do it like you can walk around like this. You're blind. You don't even think about it. You're just doing it. Why? Because you're that good. Guess what? People are willing to pay you for it. And see, I didn't know that. I had no idea that something like this existed until I went to a seminar. And I bought something online. I bought a class, took the class, learned a little. But when I took that class, I'm like, I don't understand what they're saying. Like, what is this? I kept interrupting on the Zoom to say, hey, can you explain that to me? It was like this. I was like a little deer in the headlight, right? I'm walking like, I don't get what you guys are saying. So because of that, I said, Kathy, what can you do that no one else is out there doing and make it unique? And let God be the center of it. And the reason I say that is because so many people are like, you know what, when you're online, don't talk about God, don't talk about... I'm like, okay, I bought into it for a minute, and then I'm like, you know what, forget you guys. That is where my strength comes from. If it wasn't for Him, I wouldn't be here. This is where I go to get peace and strength. So I'm like, hey, this is what we're going to do. We're going to be a faith-based company. We're going to help people take the talent, the skills, and the gifts that they have and build the kingdom. We're going to help people, help other people, not only online, we're also going to have communities where we do it offline. So if you join this, it's a monthly program, guys. It's a monthly program where you're going to receive training. You're going to get training on things like course prep. In the course prep, we're going to talk about your mindset, your skill set. We're going to do some research. Research is so important. There's companies, think of NASA, think of companies like that. They pay thousands and millions of dollars to do research, and yet we'll come online and we spend absolutely nothing, or we just like, oh, I'm good at this, let me go do it. No, you can't do it that way. We're going to teach you how to do that. We're also going to teach you list building. Why list building? List building is money. That's where your money is at. Remember that. List building, list building, list building. Remember that. We're going to teach you the who, how to get people on your list, how to solve problems. People get paid to solve problems, and how to build those lead magnets and those giveaways so that people will say, here, take my email address, here, let me get into your bot, let me, whatever you need, let me take my stuff and teach me. That's how we're going to help you to be able to do that. Why? Because here's how the list works. You got 1,000 people, and that just means you got their email, you got a way to contact them, and you got their email address or their messenger bot or whatever the case is. You got 1,000 people, you make 1,000 a month. You got 5,000, you're making 5,000 a month. You got 10,000, you're making 10,000 a month. You got 50, you're making 50,000 a month. So would you say building that list is important? See, even before you get to that course, we're going to teach you to do what I'm doing here. Give value, bring value, help people, literally help people before they pay you. What a concept, right? Give away more than you get. When you do that, your life and your business will change. We're also going to teach you about customer touch points. See, because you're this ain't about you. It's about the people that you want to serve. So we're going to teach you how to honor, it's kind of like Jesus was that servant leader, right? He went and served the people. That's what you got to do. You got to go serve the people. And when you serve the people will want you to help them. That's how it works. You're going to serve them. We're going to show you how to do social media the right way. And trust me, I did it the wrong way for such a long time. I was one of those people, I would post my link, I would spam, and it's like anything I could do. And did it work? Yeah, sometimes it does, right? But most of the time, no. We're going to show you how to connect and not have commission breath, not just be thinking about getting a paycheck, but thinking about impacting people, and also your follow-up skills. Did you know that a person literally has to see you between 10 to 23 times before they buy from you? Yeah, you heard that right. 10 to 23 times. So if you think you can come on here, do one live, or do a live today and then tomorrow, because they don't follow you all the time on your page, but there's a way that you're watching this video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go inside of Facebook. It's called Facebook Manager, and I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna look at my video views. In my video views, it's gonna tell me who watched 3%, 10%, 25%, 50%, 75%. So if you watch at least 50 or 75% of this video, you're gonna see me everywhere. If you don't sign up, you're gonna see me be like, hey, I know you watched my video, I know you watched half of it and you didn't get started. You almost finished the video. How do I know that? Not because I'm smart, it's because I've learned to use the right systems to be able to help me get in front of the people who raised their hand and said, hey, I like what you got and I want you to help me. That's the exact same thing we're going to do for you. And then we're going to take it one step further. See, because I truly believe a community, even in the Good Word, it talks about, you can meet at the church, but I want you to go and meet in the homes. I want you to go gather with the people who want what, you're equally yoked with. So we're going to help you get with people that around your community. On our sites, there will be a place where you can go and put your zip code. You can either be a host, at your home or a coffee shop, or you can join a meeting. And why is that important? Because that's where success is built. I'm gonna tell you guys a short story. When I first got started in the financial service industry, not knowing anything, had been in retail, and we wanted to grow. So 3 of us made a decision that every single morning we were going to meet, and what we're going to do is just meet, encourage each other. We encourage each other. We practice drill, rehearsed together. We went over scripts. It's like a football team or a team. We got good at what we needed to do because we did it with each other. And about 12 to 18 months later, here's what happened. About 12 to 18 months later, we ended up being in the top 10 of the company. We got to speak in front of 100,000 people. And at even one time, I was in recruiting back then. I was the #1 recruiter in that entire company, guys, and in the region, #1. Why? Not because I was good, because I put myself in an environment of people who were good, people who knew more than me, people that I can help, people who encouraged us so that we can get to that next level. And that's what we want to do for you. And so I'm like, okay, so how can I get all of this done, do something different than what's being done out there already? And I came up with eCourse U, Expert Course University. So it's going to allow you to be able to make that happen. I'm like, is that dog coming over here at me? I'm about to start running. eCourse U, and make that happen so that we can help more people and we can get to the point that we need to be in life and create the success that we desire. So what are you waiting on? Go to eCourse.